Okay, welcome. Dr. Venture has chosen you to board Gargantua 1, but in order to do so, you're going to have to pick a career in science. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through how to pick a career that will get you on board Gargantua 1 on Venture Industries. Okay, So, part one of the instructions here, you're going to be researching two different careers in science. You're going to be using this website right here to research the careers that you're interested in. I'll show you kind of what that looks like in a second here. You can use different sources if you choose. This source right here has a limited number of careers, and you might be interested in a career that's not on that website. Um, but I recommend you take a look through this website and try to find one of the careers on there first because I just know that with this website, all the information that you need is going to be directly on the website. But don't let that discourage you if there's, a career that's not listed on this website that you would like to research. You're more than welcome to do so. If you research a career that's not on this website, make sure that you cite the information for your sources at the end of the presentation. Okay. Um, So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to that website. Actually, here, let me get that website open here. So the website kind of looks like this. You can look for the careers a few different ways. So one way you can do it is just click on careers here. Um, and it'll list out all of them in alphabetical order. Um, or no, maybe not alphabetical. I'm not sure what order they're listed in here, but they list them all out. You can see there's 17 pages though, so it'll take you a long time to go through them all this way. You can also search by field here. So say, for example, say you're interested in audio, photo, and video. Then you click on that, and then they'll give you the 4 careers related to science on this website that deal with audio, photo, and video. So maybe you want to be a film and video editor. Maybe you want to be an audio, video equipment technician, right? And then there's other options here too. So let's see here, behavioral and social science. So if you're into like psychology or sociology or anything like that, civil engineering and construction, earth science, energy and power, engineering, environmental science and sustainability, food science and agriculture, health, life science, math and computer science, and physical science, my course. You can pick any one of these fields, and then you'll have the options for the careers here. You'll click on those careers, and that will give you some information about the career that you can use for the project here. I'm going to go into engineering. I'm going to pick for my project, I'm going to be a chemical engineer. Chemical engineering was something that I was interested in when I was younger. I didn't end up becoming a chemical engineer, obviously, because I'm a teacher. Um, but, maybe some point in my life I'll go back and become a chemical engineer. So when you open up the page, it sort of brings you to this tab first, what they will do. So on my project, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this part up on top here, and I'm going to put in my title, chemical engineer. And then the first thing it asks is, what does someone with this career do? Well, you can see on this page right here, they give you some different options of like what a person with that career could actually do. If you also go to this tab on the job, they will also give you sort of like a day-to-day of what someone might be doing here with that particular job. I'm gonna do though what do they do though to fill mine out. So this first one here says find a way to turn recycled plastic bottles into high-end fabrics. And so I don't want you to copy this down word for word, but mine says creates fabrics from recycled plastics. So you can see it's sort of just like a paraphrasing of that. I didn't copy it exactly, but it got the gist of what they said there. Um, Same thing down here. Develop new fuels to propel the next generation of spacecraft further and faster. And so I kind of reword that. I say design fuels for spacecrafts. It's another thing that a chemical engineer could do. Create substances that fluoresce different colors at different temperatures. Develop substances that glow different colors at different temperatures. Okay, next up is the median salary. You can get that on the key facts and information. You're going to use this purple bar to get the median salary. So the median chemical engineer will make $98,340. So they make really good money. Put that in here, $98,340. Projected job growth. It says little to no change. So -2% to +2%. So there's not going to be any more jobs in chemical engineering up through 2024, but there's also probably not going to be any less either. So that's a little bit different than when I was in school. When I was in school, this was projected to be one of the fields with the highest growth potential, and that's definitely changed since I was your guys' age. So then I'll type in here little to no change in the number of jobs for the projected job growth. Okay, and then on this second page, again, I'm going to type the name of my position up at the top here. So chemical engineer, minimum degree. So I'm going to get that when I click up on the top here on education. Minimum degree. A bachelor's degree in chemical engineering is required for all entry-level positions. So entry-level means like minimum. So it's, for me, it's going to be a bachelor's degree. That's, college. So 4 years of college after I graduate. What other training or education is recommended? Let's take a look here. It says many experienced engineers obtain graduate degrees in engineering and business administration to learn new technology to broaden their education. That there was one more thing here. Just keep reading. Oh, here, if we read training or other qualifications. Here we go. Engineers offering their services directly to the public must be licensed. So, many chemical engineering positions are going to require that I get a graduate degree and that I get a license. And so that's what I'm going to add here. Some positions require a graduate degree or engineering license. Recommended courses to take in high school. And so that'll be down here. Admissions requirements for undergraduate engineering schools include a solid background in mathematics and science with courses in English, social studies, and humanities. So I'm going to say, because you're all going to take algebra and geometry, whether you're going to be a chemical engineer or not, but if you want to be a chemical engineer, you need to take calculus, you need to take chemistry, and you need to take physics. So those are courses that you may or may not take here at Spring Lake Park, and so those are the three that I'm going to put down: calculus, chemistry, and physics. So those are going to be the courses that I'm going to choose to take so that I can be a chemical engineer. Again, for this third page, you're going to put the name of your position at the top. So for me, chemical engineer. What are some companies that hire for this job? Let's take a look. If you go to on the job up here and scroll down to the bottom, it'll tell you all sorts of different companies. So one of the companies is Toyota, right? The car manufacturers. The one is Intel, right? They're the ones that make the processors for your computers. And Procter & Gamble. They make all sorts of household products like shampoo and other medicines that you can buy over the counter. So Toyota, Intel, and Procter & Gamble. How many hours will you work per week on this job? Let's take a look. No, it said it here somewhere. Shoot, I can't find it. Let's try this. If you hit Command F and type in that word, hour, it says many chemical engineers work a standard 40-hour week. So 40 hours per week. Will you be working indoors or outdoors? Work environment. Most chemical engineers work in office buildings, laboratories, or industrial plants. So indoors, and in laboratory, office space, or industrial plant. Yeah, and then that's what you'll fill in for your career. You're gonna fill in for a second career. I'm gonna skip past that for now, but you're gonna do that for two different careers. And then which of the two careers you research is more appealing to you? Well, I only researched the one, so for me it's going to be chemical engineer. Why? Chemical engineering jobs pay very well. The work hours are great. I want to be a chemical engineer because I enjoy chemistry, physics, mathematics, and problem solving. And then what are three things you can do in the next 3 years to get ready for your career? This is one thing you guys can probably just copy from my presentation here. If you feel like you're unsure of what you need to do to prepare for your career, um, this should be pretty much the same for all of yours. So take honors and AP courses in mathematics and science because those courses are challenging and rigorous. They will prepare me for the science courses that I will take in college. So don't copy it down word for word, but like this is the first thing you should do is take challenging courses, earn good grades in those science and mathematics courses, but also in my English, social studies, and elective coursework, right? This is important because you need to take challenging courses to get into a good college, and you need to do well in those courses so that you can, get scholarships and financial aid. And then last up, participate in clubs that will develop my skills in the area of science, mathematics, engineering, and most importantly, critical thinking. So for example, I could join the math team, right? That'll help my math skills. I could join Science Olympiad. That'll help my science skills. I could join Knowledge Bowl. That'll help my critical thinking skills. Or I could join the Robotics Club, which will help my engineering skills. All right, so that's how you do the career for your project. Next video, I'll show you how to look for schools.